Andrea TV here from DriveOnMama.com, coming to you on Wednesday, May 11th, I believe, and it is 8:38 a.m. We just dropped off the kitty kids and just accepted our first order. We are going to Target for a Target shop and deliver on Instacart. $34.55 was offered, 32 items, 54 units, and heavy pay. I don't know what I got myself into, but I've already accepted, and we are on our way. The customer is 0.6 miles away from the store. Let's go. Okay, time is currently 9:45. While we were shopping for the first order, we received an add-on for, it was supposed to be 6 items, but then she added on as well for an additional $13.41 for an additional 5.1 miles. Now let's head to checkout. It's now 10:41 a.m. We have dropped off both orders, and it came to $45.06 between the two of them. And now we have just accepted our next offer on Doordash, $6.50, going a total of 3.5 miles to District Taco. And the only reason why I took it, where I currently am, I am about 2 miles away from District Taco. So essentially I see it as a 1.5 mile trip from the spot where I like to be, right there on Wisconsin Avenue. And we are also hoping that they send us an add-on before we get there, and we're on our way. And just that quick, I unassigned. I was not 2 miles from District Taco. Here's District Taco on the right. I was a little less than 1 mile. Then I checked the address where it would have been going. It's taking me out of the zone, and yeah, I'm not doing that first thing at the start of the lunch. So we'll see what we get. Okay, the time is now 11:23. It took us that long to accept our next two offers. I just was not in the mood to do anything under $6.75, which is the hidden tip indicator in my market, or go out of my zone. So the combination, it took this long to get in order. We are going to Chick-fil-A, 0.8 miles for $6.75, but Para says it should be $8.69. We'll see. Either way, it's only 0.8 miles. You can't turn that down. And we accepted our next offer on Instacart, $12.40, going to CVS to shop for vitamins and bring it 0.4 miles. Hopefully, we'll be finished with the Chick-fil-A before Instacart unassigns. We didn't get out the car yet, and Instacart may be unassigning because we just accepted a $10.57 on Uber Eats, going 1.5 miles as well. Let's go get it. Okay. Chick-fil-A and Soul Spice are basically across the street, so we are picking up the Soul Spice and then going to deliver the Chick-fil-A. Let's go. Okay, it is now 11:41. We have dropped off the Doordash order. We are on our way to the Uber Eats customer. We are about 6 minutes away, and we've already received the first notification from Instacart stating, please start your shop or
30 miles per hour
with better reception. So let's see how we do. Okay, still 2 minutes away from the second drop off. Just received an offer from Doordash for $8 or $8.50 they offered, and Para saying it's $12.50. It's back to Chick-fil-A for 3.7 miles. Now I took it knowing that I'm going to let the Instacart run out. I don't know how many of those you get, so you may not want to follow after me. But essentially, if it is $12.50, I don't have to shop, just pick it up and deliver. And since I'm still on my way to the drop-off, Chick-fil-A should have it ready. The one that we just got was ready. So we're keeping our fingers crossed, and we're hoping that we don't get in too much trouble for letting the Instacart run. Okay, it is now 11:50. We have that order dropped off, and right before we walk to the door, Doordash sent us the text saying that the customer's order was ready, so we should be able to go in, get their attention kind of quickly, and get back out. And I keep forgetting or not really considering how far I am from the store when I accept the Instacart orders. That Instacart order was a CVS order on Connecticut Avenue, and I was on Wisconsin Avenue. But it was more than 1 mile and less than 2 miles away, and I underestimate how much time it would take me to complete the current order I'm on for Uber Eats or Doordash. It works better when I have no other orders and I'm just considering the Instacart. So I'll keep that in mind, but they sent me the final reminder right before I hit start record, so I'm sure it's going to be removed soon. Somebody in the comments, please let me know how many you get before you're in trouble or violation, or what happens if you let too many batches get unassigned because you don't start them in a timely manner. But we are 2 minutes away from Chick-fil-A and we're still up. Okay, it's now 12:14 I crack myself up sometimes. 12:14 p.m. and that drop off went smoothly and we were paid the $12.50 that Para says it was. Now the first order, it wasn't $8.69. That other order, it did turn out to be $7.25 instead of $6.75, but not $8.69. So we have our $12.50. We are on our way back to the Avenue to see what we can get next. We are going to pass a McDonald's on the way, so depending on what the offer is, I might accept it. If not, I'll be waiting till I get back to the Avenue. Okay, time is now 12:22. We did accept our next offer on Doordash, $8.75, going 3.8 miles in total. We were a mile from the restaurant when we accepted it. Maywa is on the second floor, right above, well, not right above, but you see the Chipotle, then the Maywa. But I can't show you the restaurant because all online orders and Dashers and Uber Eaters must go in through the rear. So let's go to the rear. We have arrived. Okay, it is now 12:24. We have accepted our next offer. Doordash going to Surfside for a total of 3 miles and $7.75. Let's go pick it up on this beautiful day. It is now 1:26 p.m. That drop-off went smoothly. We were paid $9.75 instead of the $7.75 that was originally shown. And on our way back to the Avenue, we stopped off in Bethesda. Just accepted a $6 Doordash going 857 yards. We're going to Chipotle. Okay, the Chipotle on Wisconsin during the lunch hours, you can wait there up to a half an hour. I've been before on a situation where I should have dropped the order, but I didn't because the person was nice and I wanted to be nice and not make money. But this one I have never waited more than 5 minutes. That's why I took it. Okay, that order is dropped off. We accepted our next offer. We are going to Instacart, going to Staples, shopping for a printer and delivering it 5.2 miles away for $20.40. Another first-time customer. I hope they have it. Let's go. We have arrived. It is now 1:59 p.m. We have the printer and we are in the car. What I don't like, the app, I went to Target this morning and most of the items in Target, it did not scan and I just had to take a picture. So for this printer, he most likely is replacing one that he has. And you're probably going to hear the GPS over this part right here. But the first one I picked up was a black one and it had one difference, which I don't know because it's like all of these different things. Cartridge list, Eco Tank, Super Tank, all-in-one copy scanner printer. So the black one didn't scan properly. I went back. It's an ET2800, Epson EcoTank ET2800. I went back and I got the white one, the one that matched the picture. But I still wasn't sure that was 100% right. So I asked the employee, and she basically doesn't even look as hard as I do. Like, yeah, ET2800, white, yep, that's it. So I sent him the picture because it wouldn't scan, and he said, I'm not too concerned about what the picture is. I want to make sure it's the same exact model. I said, I asked the employee, and they told me yes. So hopefully there's not many white ET2800s, and he's a satisfied customer for the first time. Because to try to return something on Instacart, I'm not even sure how that would work. And it came to $243.79. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed. I don't think there's more than 2. And we're 12 minutes from his house. Let's go. Well, well, well. Time is now 2:55 p.m. The one printer pickup, drop off, simple, easy peasy did not go as planned. So if you don't know, let me tell you so you can save yourself tons of time. Some purchases on Instacart, even though they are not alcohol or tobacco, will require the customer's signature and or ID verification. For this printer, the man met me outside. Actually, he greeted me before I opened the door from the car, and that always throws me off a little bit. So I greeted him, we small talked, I showed him the printer, he took it inside. I asked him if he wanted to verify with the printer he has, because I figured it was a replacement, because I didn't know how Instacart returns would work, and I would hate for him to be stuck with it. He assured me, no, this is the right one. We said, I agree. He said, you need anything from me? I was like, no, because I hand to customer instead of leave at door. That's what I thought would happen. It is not. I drove off, went to hit hand to customer, and that wasn't an option. The app said it was waiting for customer's signature. They wanted him to sign on his phone confirming he received it. This was his first order, and he is an elderly gentleman, and he didn't start off on Instacart. He said he started off on Staples' website, and Staples said they couldn't get it to him until Friday. Today is Wednesday. So then it directed him on the Staples website or app, it directed him to Instacart. So he completed the order through Instacart. Didn't set up an official Instacart account, and the reason I know this, when I finally got back in touch with him and he brought his phone out, it was asking him to verify his email. He didn't give him the email, wanting him to reset his password, so then he just went to get his state ID. First he got the passport. They wanted to scan the barcode on his passport. I didn't see a barcode. I don't have a passport myself, but I'm pretty sure there's no barcode on his passport. So then he had to go in the house and find his ID, his state ID, his license. Then after scanning that twice, it took it the second time. The first time it didn't, and I was able to close out the order. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience and the trouble. He's like, no, it's nothing. He's like, the people in Ukraine, they are having problems. This was nothing. I was like, you're right. You're absolutely right. But now it is 2:58 p.m. for an order that I had delivered before the 2:15 deadline. 45 extra minutes for not looking at the phone and just double checking that there was anything other than the normal process to deliver this printer. I have delivered cameras for the computer and other expensive things, cartridges, things that have rung up to hundreds of dollars. But I guess this particular item is on the list of I need ID as per Instacart, or maybe it was because it was through Staples. I don't know. But you live and you learn. Don't make the same mistake I did. Don't waste 45 minutes of your time. Check the app before you walk off. And I'm just coming back to give some context because I have lived the extra 45 minutes, so I already know what happened, but you may not. You may say, well, why didn't you knock on the door or ring the bell? The customer has the car blocking the front entrance, meaning he doesn't want anyone walking up to his front door. They have converted their sliding door into the front door, and it has a knob and lock and then just the glass panel. So I did knock on the glass panel as hard as I thought I could without damaging it a few times. And also, who knows where the office was? I do know now that the office was upstairs, but who knows how far deep into the house, and you're not going to hear somebody red light, camera ahead. So I knocked twice and I called, but many people don't keep their phone on their hip 24/7, and he had turned his phone off. It was going straight to voicemail. So I don't know how support got in contact with him, or it had been so much time he went to use the phone again. I don't know. But support got in contact with him, and then he called me back and came out to give me the information necessary. So that is what happened. Andrea TV here from DriveOnMama.com, coming to give my totals for this Wednesday, May 11th daytime shift. So for Uber Eats, we had one order, $13.44. The person, I believe, tipped more. It was offered at $10.67. Then after the final hour, it went up to $13.44. On Doordash, our one dash came to $44.50. We probably could have did more if I took some of those $5.75 offers, but I was just too tired, and Power was showing me they're going to apartments, and I couldn't do it. So $44.50 on DoorDash. And then we started off our day with the Instacart. That initial order turned into a batch. And then the last one that took up essentially our last hour to 90 minutes, because there's no point in starting an order after 3 o'clock, the printer pickup. Our total for Instacart for today came to $65.96, bringing us to the grand total of $123.90. Not as best as yesterday, but better than zero. Like and subscribe for more.